welcome guys.
Hello.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. There's too many namastes.
How are you guys doing this morning?
Hot, sweaty.
Yeah, hot and sweaty.
Okay.
But good.
Okay. How about you guys introduce yourself first?
Hello, I'm Suraj and I'm the CEO founder of Dalle Khursani.
Yeah, namaste everybody. My name is René and I'm the founder of Changing Stories.
Okay, so you guys introduced yourself as founders of Anthropos and founders of Changing Stories. So could you tell us why you started Anthropos and why you started Changing Stories?
Yeah, sure. So basically, to just boil it down, Anthropos started out as an eyewear brand which actively wanted to participate in the social ills that were in the society, and also at the same time build a sustainable system that did not rely on anybody else to solve this problem. So if we were to be, if I were to keep it very brief, getting inspired by what are the problems that we had, but also knowing that you had to create a sustainable system of solving these problems is how Anthropos actually got started.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure René has a similar kind of story to tell.
I do. So I started Changing Stories because there's this huge problem in the Nepalese public school system, right? And it is that around half of all students won't finish school. So around half of all students, they drop out before finishing grade 10. And that sucks, right?
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
kind of mind-blowing. So I started Changing Stories because I wanted to make sure that if students are struggling, if they fall behind, that they don't fall through, right? So what we do is we run what we call remedial education courses. So basically we help the struggling students, the lowest performing students, catch back up to their classmates, right? So we give them the Nepali literacy and numeracy skills that they need to succeed in school and in life too. Because we need to make sure that everybody has an education so that they have a chance to figure out what it is that makes them great, right? Whether it's starting an eyewear
Has to be
a good company, right? Or whatever it is. So that's what we do.
Okay, you guys seem to be working on totally different sectors. So how did you decide to collaborate?
Yeah, so it's actually,
Can I go first?
yeah, you can tell the story. Yeah.
Alright, see, like I told you, like the reason why we got started out was out with the problems that Nepal already had, right? And René, he noticed the same here. And we being Nepali, it's even more apparent to us that the problem exists. But the thing is that nobody's doing nothing at all. But even if there are things being done, it's not enough, right? So that was the whole point. But now, when it comes to education, what was really important was we started out Anthropos curing cataract-induced blindness. But in the due process of providing this service, when we were out there in the villages, we noticed that there weren't many infrastructures. And also the one thing that stood out very stark to us was there were not many youths in the village, right? So how would you feel when you walk into a village and you don't see many youths in the village, right? Because and they're only old people, aged people who can't take care of themselves very well. And upon further research, what we figured out was that a lot of youths they travel outside Nepal in search of any job opportunities or anything. And like digging deeper into that, what we figured out, it was because people didn't have that education. Right? Had they had this education and the infrastructure for good schooling here in Nepal, people would have had a reason to stay here in Nepal. And since we don't have a good education system, good infrastructure for providing good education, and then not many opportunities for those educated here in Nepal, Nepal is where it is right now. So to summarize it, the thing why we wanted to tie up with Changing Stories was we really believe that although if the system does not work, and there's so much that you could do when trying to change the system, but it's really important that you take the weak ones along the way when you're changing the system, when you're trying to change the system. And I think that was the one thing that resonated for me personally, looking at how Changing Stories is working. They were not trying to change the system, but at least not trying to change the system, but trying to get the weak ones integrated into the system so well that they could actually, get a better education. So I think that was the part what resonated with me, and then we started out. I approached René, we started working together.
Yeah, and the same from our side, right? And even though, well, it's not really that different sectors, right? Anthropos is a company, but you're a social good company, right? It means that they invest their profits, this percentage of their profits into doing good and giving back to society. And so I've been following Anthropos for quite some time and admired the work and the eyewear that you guys produce. And you seemed like a company who were passionate about what you were doing, and even so adding the giving back aspect, right? So we'd love to partner with anybody who wants to give back, who wants to change, right? Especially if it comes from a Nepali company, Nepali-based company, giving back to a project that is for Nepal, right? That the funding also comes from Nepal. It's really, really important for us too, right? So we're really, really happy to be collaborating with Anthropos, and hope that we can change some stories in the future together.
Okay, so you guys recently introduced a game to spread awareness about this existing problem, right? So I'm sure you guys are familiar with the game.
Yeah.
So
We don't know the answers though.
So we'll be playing the game today, but with a certain twist, right?
Okay.
So twist number 1 would be we'll have a certain time. You'll get 40 seconds to memorize the entire thing,
Okay.
and then we'll start the game. And the twist after that we'll be telling later.
Okay.
So are you guys ready to play the game?
Yes.
Do you have your phones ready?
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
We do right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay. So you have 40 seconds to memorize the entire thing
40 seconds.
before
yeah?
you start the game,
Uh,
right? So we have a timer set for 40 seconds. So
Okay.
are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready, Suraj?
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. When I say
Yes,
when I
yes,
say
yes.
start, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, start.
I got it all memorized. It's all up there.
Stop. 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 Stop.
Oh, Suraj.
Yeah, okay, I'm done. I was revising.
Oh wow! Next level.
Okay.
Okay. So you'll have to start your game now.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
You're done?
You're done? Oh wow.
Confidently done.
You're done.
Okay.
Oh, it's not your memory? Not your memory?
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Isn't this done?
Yeah.
Complete 10 questions done, right?
Yes.
Okay, so before we go for the results, let me announce the twist number 2.
Okay.
Brace yourselves.
Okay.
Okay, whoever scores higher out of 10, let's say the winner gets to enjoy the mint lemon cooler to beat the heat.
That looks good. That looks good.
I think that's for me.
I might as well.
And whoever does not win
Uh-huh.
gets to enjoy
What
the very hot and spicy Dalle Khursani.
What is this?
That's I'm a Dalle. That's Dalle.
Eat the whole one?
Yes. Let's hand over your phones.
Oh, okay. Okay. Suspense is killing me.
Okay. So,
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have your results
Uh-huh.
here. So we have the winner,
Okay, yeah.
and the winner scored 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yes,
Okay.
and that's Suraj.
Eh?
Yes, you scored 9 out of 10,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
and you scored 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10 only?
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not
Let's
nice.
see, my revising it worked. I told you I went for a revision.
Let's go for the.
Okay, so what's happening now?
Now
Okay,
René,
hey.
you got to
I'm
chew
mixing
that
some.
up.
Or
Just one, no?
Yes.
And I think out of these 3, I'm gonna go for this smaller one
I
to
think
save myself, no?
I think
Okay.
that's a good strategy.
Maybe we should cheers.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was what was in my head.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cheers to you, Suraj. Thank you for
Cheers, René.
at the competition. Okay, let's go.
It's actually very hot.
It's actually very juicy.
Oh, it's gonna burn in a while.
I swallowed it. I swallowed,
You swallowed it?
Yeah, but I chewed a little bit.
I think your nose kind of shows that you swallowed it.
A good taste, you know?
Yeah, I think that.
Thank you, Suraj. You're offering me this?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my God, that's gracious,
It's gonna
gracious,
burn, it's
gracious
gonna
winner. Yeah, that helps. I should get the ice cream also. Yeah, okay.
Well, all right.
Okay, no more
That
chili.
helps.
No more chili for a lifetime, I think. Wow.
It's a perfect day to have Dalle.
Yeah?
It's
How
hot
so?
and sweaty as you already are.
Yeah?
It adds on to that.
Oh, there's a science behind that? Like,
Yes. Now you won't feel the sun. It's your stomach that's hotter
I
than the
can feel
sun.
my mouth. I can feel my mouth, that's for sure. And I think I swallowed it too quickly. Like, I can feel it here now.
Burning?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, maybe
get
that's
another one. You get another one. Drink.
Ice, bro.
Yeah, drink or something. Ice cream or something.
Yeah, I should have big tub of ice cream.
Okay, so that marks the end of our little conversation and the game. Congratulations to Suraj Bhai.
Yeah. So it's good going. Like,
And thank you for being here and sharing your stories with us.
thank you so much.
It's always your pleasure.
Yeah.
Good day.
Good day to you too.